So my name is Irmin, and my community is all over this planet. I started life in a place called Dominica in the Caribbean, and the places that have made me and given me community and given me people in my life include Zimbabwe, the UK, France, and Kenya, and being a better ancestor. Right now, what that means to me is really being the very best version of myself so that I can contribute something to the world as I pass through it. A tiny little girl who lives inside me and has been one of the parts that make up who I am. And she is a very good guide and teacher when I listen to her. She helps me to grow into a better version of myself. Okay. My bloodline is a mix of legacies and histories that are all very painful. Coming from the Caribbean necessarily means that one part of my people from here in Europe, who I think were quite alienated from themselves and the world, bought and sold another part of my people from the African continent across the Atlantic to replace another part of my people who had been there in the islands and who had been decimated by this greedy enterprise, really. And that legacy is really, really hard to really know and measure. Keep going. So it's really hard to measure and to get a full sense of what that legacy is. But there is intergenerational trauma, there is racism, there is deprivation, there is violence, all of those things are part of that history and that legacy. And how that manifests in my people currently, in my family, is a kind of disembodiment of not necessarily knowing and feeling in our bodies what the effects are so that we can actually respond to them. And I'm personally doing a very deep internal journey to unpack some of those layers of that legacy in order to reach that better version of myself. My name is Irmin, and I pledge to be a better ancestor by doing everything I can to liberate myself from within in this life and to be of service to those who are trying to do the same.